family on PHL17.
Next on PHL17 Morning News, not one but two Florida police officers are dead as a massive manhunt continues for the man responsible.
We will find this killer. We will bring him to justice. We will make sure that the lives that we lost were not lost in vain.
New details this morning. Did the Florida airport gunman have his eyes on New Year's Eve in New York City? Jewish community centers threatened at an incident here in Philadelphia that something could be a hate crime. And a father's first moments with his child thousands of miles across the sea. PHL17 Morning News starts now. Good morning, I'm Jennifer Lewis Hall. Thanks for being with us. A lot to get to this morning, but let's get a check on the weather once again. A very cold start out there for everybody. You got to bundle up again today.
You do. What if I told you, though, Jen, 2 days from now we'll be in the 60s?
Unbelievable.
Would you believe it?
I wouldn't.
Mother Nature very fickle. So, yeah, it's a chilly start to the day, a frigid start to the day, but warmer weather is on the way. Let's go outside. Skycam17 is taking a look at Center City, Philadelphia, early on a Tuesday morning. As we step outside the front door, you get hit by that cold air right away. It is really a frigid morning out there, friends. Single digits in much of the region. Look at Toms River, 4 below. 15 right now in Philadelphia, 10 in Doylestown, 13 Pottstown, 12 in Coatesville. We're at 15 in Wilmington, and we're watching a system out to our west. This is PHL Futurecast. We see it right over yonder. Put it into motion. It moves in here later on today, bringing us some rain tonight. Chance of freezing rain as well for parts of upper Bucks and Montgomery County and into the Lehigh Valley. Now, by the time we get to tomorrow morning, it is out of the way, but with those freezing rain possibilities, we've got winter weather advisories for parts of the region till 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. Could wake up tomorrow and see some icy conditions out there. Clouds today and 39. That is our forecast. Rain tonight, 36. And again, freezing rain north and west of Philly. 7 down, 17 straight ahead. Jen, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you very much. Let's get you out the door with a check of our traffic on the go this morning. We do have a live look there at 76 at Montgomery Drive. A couple of more cars out there on the highway right now. 534, folks, as you're preparing to head out the door. Looking at 422, 42, and 55. They're clear this morning. Pretty quiet still out there. We fly by 42, also 55, and looking at parts of 295. Traffic also moving well this morning and still, of course, pretty light for us out there. Well, a massive manhunt is underway in Orlando, Florida for a man responsible for the deaths of 2 police officers. The first officer was shot and killed. The second died in an accident while involved in the search. Reed Binion has the latest.
We will find this killer. We will bring him to justice. We will make sure that the lives that we lost were not lost in vain.
Orlando law enforcement is on the hunt for a man police say shot and killed an officer who was confronting him over the murder of his ex-girlfriend. Authorities say Orlando Police Master Sergeant Deborah Clayton was pursuing Markeith Lloyd outside a Walmart Monday morning when Lloyd turned and shot Clayton. A witness says Lloyd continued to shoot behind him as he ran. At the time of the shooting, Lloyd was wanted by police for killing his pregnant ex-girlfriend and critically injuring her brother last month. Lloyd shot at an Orange County Sheriff's captain earlier in the morning and was evading police when Clayton spotted him. Clayton, a 17-year veteran, was taken to the hospital where she later died. As authorities scrambled to find Lloyd, another officer, Orange County Sheriff's Deputy First Class Norman Lewis, was killed in a crash.
Not only did we lose an Orlando police officer today, we lost an Orange County Deputy Sheriff as well, who was traveling on his motorcycle as a result of these broad efforts that we have underway.
Authorities vow to continue the search for Lloyd until they say he is brought to justice for taking 2 of their own on this Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. I'm Reed Binion reporting.
Master Sergeant Deborah Clayton's death is the first gun-related police fatality of 2017 in the United States. New details this morning on the suspect. Authorities say opened fire inside the Fort Lauderdale airport. 26-year-old Esteban Santiago made his first court appearance yesterday. Santiago faces 3 federal charges, including 2 that can carry the death penalty. Now authorities say Santiago may have had his eyes on New York City. According to reports, he canceled a flight reservation to New York City on New Year's Eve. Authorities speculate he may have been deterred due to the increased police presence during celebrations. Now, meanwhile, the FBI is spending the weekend looking for clues at the Alaska motel where Santiago was living. Michael Sinden reports.
They've responded to his home on multiple occasions, but tonight FBI agents are focusing on this townhome where Esteban Santiago lived with his girlfriend.
Alaska, it attracts a lot of odd people, and so we have a tendency to, just work with blinders around here.
Neighbor Mick Bradford has known the 26-year-old for about a year, telling us he was the perfect neighbor, never causing any trouble while living here with his child.
I saw his girlfriend and the child more than him, and nothing stood out. Nothing stood out at all.
Mick says he hasn't seen Esteban in nearly a month, and for good reason. Witnesses say he's been living here at this motel just outside downtown Anchorage.
And he was just kind of quiet and didn't say much.
Sean Cervedra is a bus driver for the public school district. He was also a guest at the motel where he had several encounters with Santiago. On Sunday, FBI agents spent the day searching through this dumpster behind the motel. Agents are trying to find computers and notebooks belonging to this accused murderer.
Well, a Jewish community center has reopened in Wilmington, Delaware after a bomb threat closed the center for a time yesterday. Newcastle County Police said the threat to the Siegel Jewish Community Center was received at about 1 in the afternoon. After a search found nothing, everyone was allowed back in. There was another threat at a synagogue in Miami. In all, 5 synagogues were targeted with threats yesterday. No explosives were found here or at any other locations. And police are investigating a case of vandalism at a Philadelphia synagogue. Some members are wondering whether it could be a hate crime. PHL17's Kyrie Stewart is live in Tacony with more for us. Good morning, Kyrie.
Good morning, Jen. Police are actively investigating this case, and it's not the first time it's happened here.
The board's very upset. The building's been here, this part of the building hasn't been here for 92 years. It's been here since 1951.
With tears in his eyes, Malcolm Adler looks at decades of history left in pieces. He's the president of the Temple Menorah Kenseth Kai Synagogue. Friday evening, he discovered 6 of these decades-old stained glass windows shattered by rocks. This isn't the first time vandals struck here. A few years ago, a swastika was spray painted on the front door, and just last month, a rock was thrown at one of the windows. It almost hit Adler. He thinks it's a hate crime because both instances happened right before their service.
Everybody works so hard in the synagogue, and we're volunteers. And to have this happen is very upsetting, just nuts. It's a shame. It's probably, I'm thinking it's maybe some kids doing this, but we don't know.
Repairs will cost them around $1,000, but luckily a local union offered to fix it for free, and the community even set up a GoFundMe page to help them pay for security cameras. At last check, police have made no arrest. Jen?
All right, Kyrie, thank you very much. Well, in an unprecedented move, New Jersey Senator Cory Booker will reportedly testify against fellow Senator Jeff Sessions during Sessions' Attorney General confirmation hearing, which begins today on Capitol Hill. This would be the first time ever that a current U.S. Senator would testify against another current senator up for a cabinet post during confirmation. Booker called Sessions' record, quote, concerning in a number of ways. President Obama will bid the nation goodbye tonight in Chicago. He is holding his farewell speech in his home city 10 days before leaving the White House. During the address, the president is expected to offer another defense of his signature health care law. One Obama insiders say the president will make a series of admonitions likely aimed at President-elect Donald Trump. Those may include calls for celebrating diversity and being more respectful of critics. And an instant classic in last night's college football national championship game. Clemson scoring with just 1 second left on the clock to win it all. The Tigers beat Alabama 35-31 to win their first national title since 1981. And up next, roller coaster temperatures are on the way. Jason Lee breaks it down, and later.
I actually saw a woman get hit by a car.
Well, an effort to make walking near construction sites safer. That story and a lot more next.
Giving people options based on their budget is pretty edgy. Kind of like this look. I'm calling it the name your price tool phase. Whatever.
At Morgan & Morgan, we're pleased to welcome Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as our partner. He was raised to put people first, and for years has been a voice for the voiceless and has provided power to the powerless. Bobby's love for the environment and our lakes and rivers is ever present and well known, and his leadership in our cases against greedy polluters and reckless corporations is invaluable. It is his love of nature and love of people and their families that drives him daily. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a rodent ride-along.
All right, buddy. Don't forget anything.
I won't, Dad.
Good morning, Captain Rod here. It's pretty hairy out on the interstate. Traffic is literally crawling, but there is some movement on the east side overpass. Getting word of another collision.
It happened December 14th, 2015, and we covered it. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey, you been sales shopping, Jerry?
Yeah, starting the year off right. Saved hundreds. How about you?
Yeah, getting a fresh start myself.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You're into that kind of thing.
Your GMC dealer has a better way to start off the new year. Celebrate the new year with the new GMC. Get nearly $6,600 total value on specially equipped brand new 2017 Sierra Crew Cab SLT models. GMC, we are professional grade.
Where do families turn when a loved one is catastrophically injured from poor medical care? Klein Inspector. The Klein Inspector team includes 5 lawyers who are also medical doctors. And in independent studies, Klein Inspector has the most large verdicts and large settlements of any Pennsylvania law firm. So when the case involves medical malpractice, Klein Inspector is where to go to get answers and get results.
This soap scum is digging in for the long haul. Don't trust it to just any cleaner. Trust CLR Bath and Kitchen Cleaner from the makers of CLR. CLR Bath and Kitchen cuts through white film with a wipe. The powerful foaming action does the work. Crusty residue disappears. Tile shines like new again. And CLR earned the EPA's Safer Choice seal, so it's safer for your family. Trust your clean to CLR. CLR Bath and Kitchen is available at these fine retailers.
Taking a look outside through Skycam 17, it's now 5:44, clear but bitterly cold. Jason Lee has another check on the forecast. Good morning.
Hey, Jen, good morning. Yeah, you said it. Frigid start to the day. Single digits in parts of the region. Take a look at Toms River, New Jersey. This is not the wind chill. This is the actual temp. 4 degrees below zero along parts of the Jersey Shore. 15 right now in Philadelphia. Take a look at Doppler radar. This is what we're watching here in the western part of Pennsylvania. That'll come our way later on today, bringing us some rain tonight and possibly some freezing rain for parts of the area, specifically upper Bucks and Montgomery County and into the Lehigh Valley as well. So brace yourselves for that. Here come your weather headlines for today. Yep, it's another frigid morning out there. Winter weather advisory in effect for parts of the region because of that freezing rain. Warmer weather, though, is on the way. Just be patient. Actually, today, compared to the last couple of days, is rather balmy. 39 degrees and cloudy skies. Again, rain tonight. Chances for some freezing rain north and west of the city, down to 36, and we'll see 50 degrees tomorrow. Partly sunny day in store, but your 7-day on 17 shows the temperature climbs even more, believe it or not. We're in the 60s on Thursday. Mild conditions and 61 degrees. 40, still not bad on Friday. 48 and sunshine. We do have a chance of some light snow on Saturday. Jen, send it back to you.
All right, Jason, thank you very much. Well, a common sight in Philadelphia, sidewalks closed for construction, forcing people into the street. Right now, developers sometimes close the entire sidewalk without a safe alternative for pedestrians. But as PHL17's Matt Alba tells us, one Philadelphia City Council member has a plan to make things safer.
Dangerous and frightening.
Helen Lehman walks her dog Louie in Center City every day.
So you have to go around this construction every day?
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
Inconvenient?
Very. It's not only a matter of inconvenience, but it's dangerous.
The danger she and Louie face is becoming all too common for pedestrians and bicyclists in Philadelphia.
The driver is pretty much protected. A pedestrian is not.
This intersection at 15th and Chestnut, which city officials say complies with current law, is an example of a blocked sidewalk, which sometimes forces pedestrians into dangerous situations.
I actually saw a woman get hit by a car.
Councilwoman Helen Gim says this problem is real.
It was shocking and frightening and alarming for everybody.
Gim is proposing a new bill to establish a better pedestrian safety standard in the streets. Right now, if a developer proves that a covered walkway is impossible, then the sidewalk is blocked. But Gim says her proposal would do more to keep people safe.
So what ours does is add another layer of requirement that requires the developer to not only prove that a covered walkway is impossible, but that a pedestrian walkway is also impossible to build. If they can show that they can't do a covered walkway, then there's not another standard that requires them to provide pedestrian safety or pedestrian safe walkways for people.
Gim says the boom in citywide development is a great thing, but safety around that construction is paramount.
We cannot afford to allow the sidewalks to be blocked for the convenience of developers. All I know is that I felt like it's not safe.
And for people like Helen Lehman and Louie, they want to see the bill become a law.
That would be fabulous.
In Center City, Matt Alba, PHL17 Morning News.
Well, next, a chance to do some good in the Delaware Valley. Plus, he's overseas serving our country, but he didn't miss the birth of his son, thanks to FaceTime.
Traffic on the Go is brought to you by Cure Auto Insurance. Drive well.
Son, there's something really important I need to tell you. Okay. Damn. Okay.
Dad? Cure Auto Insurance. Drive well.
Dad. Who was it? I'm not your father. What?
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation. That's right, half off your entire project. You can save thousands. Empire's 50-50-50 sale won't last long. Don't miss 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Is it possible to engineer a feeling? To create a design that moves you before you even get in, and craft an interior that transports you before you go anywhere? It is when it's designed for you, the driver. The new Mazda 6.
Diamonds, the jewelry exchange, has 2-carat solitaires for $19.90, certified 2-carat for $59.90, 3-carat rings for $69.90, and most sizes and grades of GIA diamonds, all with a low price guarantee. Buy direct. The Jewelry Exchange, Norristown.
Choosing the right lawyer can make all the difference between a big cash settlement or none at all, especially if you have limited tort or no insurance. The good news is I know what it takes to win. Demand Rand.
It just wouldn't be Modern Family without Jay's blunt honesty.
That wasn't very pretty, was it?
You know what? Maybe it was a little too pretty.
Modern Family tonight at 7:30 and 11 on PHL17.
The best chance those passengers had was on that river, and I'd bet my life on it.
Enter today for your chance to win a $500 Visa gift card, an autographed copy of the legendary hero Captain Chesley Sullenberger's Sully, the untold story behind the miracle on the Hudson, and a Blu-ray combo pack of Sully.
You did a great thing. It's going to be remembered for a very long time.
It wasn't just me. We did our job.
We did our job.
Sully. Enter now at PHL17.com for your chance to win.
Doing some good in the Delaware Valley. Well, holiday celebrations are over, many of them, but you can still celebrate the winter season. The Winter Wonderland Mixer is happening on Thursday at the Westin in Wilmington, Delaware, and there will be a build-your-own hot cocoa bar, some charity raffles, and a lot of fun festivities. It is hosted by Accelerate Delaware, an organization focused on developing professional networking for young professionals. Good morning once again, folks. PHL17 Morning News continues. Let's check in with Jason Lee for a check of the forecast. Good morning.
Hey, Jen, you could use some hot cocoa on a morning like this. It's frigid out there. Take a look at the area temps. These are not wind chills, by the way. These are actual temperatures. 15 degrees right now in Philadelphia. Toms River, we are 4 below zero along the Jersey Shore and single digits in much of South Jersey as well. PHL Futurecast shows that system out to our west. That's coming here later on today, bringing us some rain tonight. Freezing rain possibilities as well for parts of the region. It gets out of the way by the time we get to the morning, but winter weather advisories are posted for Upper Bucks and Montgomery County and into the Lehigh Valley till 2 o'clock tomorrow morning because of those chances for freezing rain. Clouds and 39 the forecast for today. Rain tonight. Again, freezing rain north and west of Philadelphia. 36 is the overnight low. Jen, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Jason. Let's get you out the door with a check of our traffic on the go this morning. We do have a live look there, 95 at Girard Avenue. More cars out there on the roadway with 552 right now for your morning commute. Also, a SEPTA, a couple of delays there on the Route 13 westbound trolley due to some wire issues. So again, some delays. Make sure you check in with SEPTA for your commute this morning. 476, 95, and 76 westbound and eastbound. The Blue Route to the Vine looking good so far this morning, and also clear on 422, 42, and 55 northbound. Well, a Marine deployed overseas was going to miss the birth of his first child, but with the help of some technology, the proud new father got to go through labor with his wife and welcome his newborn son into the world. Reporter Royale Da has more.
The Vaughns are separated by an ocean, but they do what many military families do. They improvise.
It really felt like he was there the whole time.
Mariah Vaughn went into labor December 16th. Her husband, Martin, stationed in Japan, was there for the 31-hour labor and birth via FaceTime. The Rio Rancho couple overjoyed once Marty Earl Vaughn IV finally arrived.
It was really emotional.
Yeah.
I remember there was a time when my mom put the phone in front of me, and I looked at him and I just started crying, and he started crying.
This is the high school sweetheart's first baby. And though using a phone for this wasn't ideal, Mariah says it was like they were all in that hospital room together.
They brought him up on my chest, and my doula actually had the phone right on us.
Little Marty got his first look at Dad and his first smell of him too.
I have a shirt that I had my husband wear before he left, and I just put it in a bag, and I draped it over my shoulder so that he could see, or he could smell him.
Marty has a full head of hair and is doing well at home. Well, he is a newborn.
He's sleeping a lot, but he still doesn't know his day from night.
Right. The family's still connecting through FaceTime daily.
Say hi.
But this spring, Dad will be able to look into his baby's eyes and do something he hasn't been able to do yet. Hold his son.
Oh, what a great story. All the best to little Marty. Well, next, why this car ended up in a homeowner's pool.
Has your loved one been injured while in a nursing home? You count on the nursing home to provide a safe, caring environment. But this is not always the case. I'm Jeff Rosenbaum of Rosenbaum & Associates. For the last 25 years, we've helped nursing home victims. We take pride in assisting families whose loved ones have suffered due to neglect and abuse. Whether it's understaffing, poor training, or simple neglect, we hold the nursing homes accountable for their actions. Call now.
What does a steak lover eat when they're not eating steak? How about this? Or this? Or this? Okay, that last one was steak, but how could they not? You can't fake steak. Longhorn Steakhouse. Tonight's special Longhorn favorites. Get our outlaw ribeye, the Longhorn salmon, or the Parmesan crusted chicken. And for lunch, try our steakhouse burger or any steakhouse lunch combo only at Longhorn.
I'm looking for something
awesome,
very cool,
casual,
like me.
It's Raymore and Flanagan's Customer Appreciation Sale. Everything's on sale. Plus no interest for 72 months. Save up to $500 on living rooms, up to $400 on bedrooms, up to $300 on dining sets, and up to $1,000 on mattress sets. The savings are going on now. Raymore and Flanagan.
Temple Owls battle Tulsa on Saturday, January 14th at 4 p.m. at the Leah Center. Kids ages 14 and under can score a basket on the court after the game. Visit owlstix.com.
To make room for all the almonds and coconut, raspberries and chia in these delicious new Atkins meal bars, we had to leave something out. Like artificial flavors, colors, and preservatives, and the extra carbs and added sugar. Atkins, find your happy weight.
What's your dog food's first ingredient? Corn? Wheat? In Purina One True Instinct Grain-Free, real chicken is always number one. No corn, wheat, or soy. Support your active dog's whole body health with Purina One.
And now to our best friend of the day, meet Whisper. This cutie is currently in foster care, and she plays well with other cats and dogs as well, and would be a joy in anyone's home. So let's help Whisper find a family of her very own. For more on our best friend of the day, check us out at Mums and Mutts on PHL17.com. Let's head over to Jason for a check of the weather. Good morning.
Hey, Jen, good morning. I assure you we did not plan this, okay? But it's 17 degrees right now in Philadelphia. Also didn't plan these numbers. Single digits in parts of South Jersey, in particular, Toms River. Actually, it's a little bit warmer. It was 4 below last time we checked. Now it's only 2 below. So we're getting better in Toms River, but it's still cold. And those aren't wind chills. That's the actual temp we're talking about. Here's PHL Futurecast. System out to the west. Coming our way later on today, bringing us some rain tonight. Freezing rain possibilities as well for parts of the Lehigh Valley, also parts of Upper Buxom, Montgomery County. It moves out of the way by the time we get into tomorrow morning, but we will see some rain tonight and into the overnight. And we've got winter weather advisories posted for parts of the region. Those those areas impacted by the possibilities for freezing rain. Advisories in effect till 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. Clouds and 39 the forecast for today. Rain, freezing rain north and west tonight, 36. And we'll hit 50 tomorrow. And we'll see partly sunny skies. 7 down, 17 after 6. Jen, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Jason, looking forward to it. Well, a North Carolina homeowner is faced with a massive repair job after driving her SUV into her backyard pool. Now, crews were busy repairing a North Carolina home yesterday after the accident. Police believe the driver accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake as she pulled into the garage. The result, the SUV crashing through the garage wall, careening across the deck, and landing in the above-ground pool. Luckily, no one was seriously injured. Wow. Well, of course, for stories like this and much more, check out our PHL17 app. That's it for us now. Thanks for starting your day with us. The Eyewitness crew is straight ahead. We'll be back in just a little bit with more local news, weather, and traffic for you. Have a great day.